Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Julian Mirivel, your professor of positive communication. In this video series, I share short stories designed to inspire you to communicate more positively at work and at home. Let me tell you a short story that took place now years ago. I would say maybe 15 years ago, I was involved in a project where we were welcoming to our department 15 students from Pakistan. This was at a time where they were really coming to the United States to learn a little bit more about the culture. And it was trying to be a bridge between American culture and, of course, Pakistan. The students came to us, and me and my colleague were supposed to design a leadership program to develop them, to help them assimilate. And really, the first question that came to our mind was how we're going to start this encounter. We knew from a survey that we had conducted that those students had very negative views of American culture. You know, they wrote things down like, why do Americans bomb our villages? And they really saw us in a very negative light. So how do you start interaction in this way? My colleague and I landed on an easy strategy that I think we can learn a lot from. Instead of beginning the interaction with American culture in mind, we decided that we would welcome them with their native language. So when all the students gathered in the space that we organized and we went into that space, the first thing that my colleague and I did is we greeted all of the students with assalamu-aleykum. The language means peace be upon you. Assalamu-aleykum, it's in Arabic. Peace be upon you. And the students' eyes immediately opened up with smiles and joy, and they couldn't believe that we had started the interaction with them in this way. And immediately they wanted to teach us the response. So we heard and were taught to say, Walaikum salam. Peace be with you also. You know, what a great way to start interaction when you can simply begin where people are. What culture do they come from? What is their background? What language do they speak? And can you, as a communicator, connect with them in that way? We later had a graduate student who did a research project to investigate the impact of the program on those students. And the impact was honestly tremendous. They moved from really negative views about American culture to very positive views. They thought that Americans were God-loving people, that they were kind, and that they connected with them and really were, hospitable. And all of that, of course, was connected to the training. But then the student went a little bit further and he asked them about what were turning points that changed their perspective. And by and large, many students identified the very first moment of the training. They explained that being greeted in their native language was all that was needed to transform the moment, which began from their perspective with a lot of apprehension, into a moment of connection. Great communicators know how to do that. They transform apprehension into connection, and they really try to find a way to connect with our audience. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. I look forward to connecting with you everywhere.